Hey Pete, how are you?
I'm fine, Mike. Yourself?
Very good. So you've been with Align Health and Wellness in our neuropathy program for how long now?
Going on 3 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why don't you explain what changes you've been having?
Well, I'm very happy with what's going on. Granted, they're not major changes, but I would say in 3 weeks, there's a 30% improvement. At night, I couldn't really sleep because my feet would hurt so much. Now I don't even feel anything when I'm sleeping, so I get a good night's sleep now.
Ah, it's fantastic. Real
Yeah.
important to get rest.
Yeah, it certainly is. You have a different outlook at life. So I've been doing home therapy pretty religiously, okay, and that goes by great. I sit, watch television, and do my feet stuff. So it's very easy to use, and from that standpoint. The supplements are another story. I still can't get used to the taste of the supplements, even though you gave me some suggestions, so that was some type of improvement. But I think the biggest thing in my mind is that I'm a skeptic, okay, when it comes to healthcare. Now, I had some experiences with healthcare. I had a triple bypass, and well, there's nothing you can do about that. You have an issue, you go find the best doctor you can, and the issue was resolved very successfully. Well, since then, I've been more religious about going to the doctor and getting uh, my checkups. Every 3 months, I would go both to the cardiologist and my internist. Well, I've been a diabetic for a period of time, but over the last year or so, my feet have been causing an issue with me. They've been burning, they hurt, I can't walk like I used to. So I asked my internist, I said, Doctor, I have this problem. What is it? He says, well, you diabetes is this is causing your problem with your feet. I said, okay, we know what's causing it. How do we treat it? He says, there's nothing you could do. You got to live with this for the rest of your life. Well, that kind of disturbed me, okay, because I don't like what's happening. It's progressively getting worse. If it was staying the same or mitigating a little bit, it'd be one thing, but it's getting worse. So I went back 3 months later, same thing. Nothing you could do. He says, I could possibly put you on some medicine, but there's no guarantee. So I went on the internet doing the research. I got the compression socks. That doesn't work. I took these nerve rejuvenation pills. That doesn't work. So I was about to contact a specialist for diabetes, and I went online. And when I checked everything out, I came across your organization, Treating Diabetes and Neuropathy. So I said, well, nothing else was working. Let's make the investigation. So I came, sat down with you. I heard the spiel. I'm still a skeptic. I heard some of the people who went through the program, and they were very convincing. There was improvement, if not correction. I said, well, that's the route I have to go. So I went home, I talked to my wife. She says, that's fish oil salesman. Okay. So I said, well, what's my choice? Living like this, which is not really living anymore, or go ahead and take the issue. Why don't you come down with me and we'll talk, and you could get the insight yourself, and then we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. Well, it was very convincing. With what's happening, I got an explanation of why it's happening, what we need to correct it, and they have the facilities here to address these issues. So, like I said, 3 weeks, and I've seen a good improvement, which I'm very pleased with. Again, my skepticism has marginalized. So I'm here again talking to Mike, and I hope my message can get across, because the testimonials that I heard were very convincing. Mike is very convincing, but he's has a proprietary interest in all this. So I listened to the people who went through it, and they seem to be all very happy. And it's a good organization. They treat you well, very well staffed, up to the state of the art equipment. So here I am, and I'm happy to get my message across.
Thanks, Pete.